the only Ghanaian trumpeter in Buckingham Palace. Ghanaians celebrate one of their own who has put Ghana on the global map for great things and has made motherland proud once again. Let's watch the interview of this Ghanaian trumpeter who is putting Ghana on the road map for great things.
Between the palace and Horse Guards Parade, where the ceremonial trooping of the colour takes place every June. Well then, you've probably unknowingly already seen Lawrence Lomote-Nakong or heard him on his trumpet as he marches through the park. He is the only Ghanaian and actual musician in the elite Grenadier Guards, where he is employed as a professional cornet and trumpet player. Known historically for their bravery on the battlefield, the Grenadier Guards are part of the household division of the British Army. They're based at Wellington Barracks, just a few hundred metres from Buckingham Palace, for 70 years the main residence of Queen Elizabeth II and now of her son, King Charles II. 3 to 5 times each week, Lomote-Nakong is visible in the band that leads the 5 household guard regiments to perform the changing of the guard ceremony at Buckingham Palace. The 5 regiments of the household division are the Coldstream, Scots, Irish and Welsh Guards. As part of that ceremony, they play marching band music as they lead the guard between Wellington Barracks, St James's Palace and Buckingham Palace. In his spare time, Lomote is a composer, performer, session musician, with visiting musicians who draw huge crowds among the Ghanaian community in London, like King of High Life Amachi Dede and popular gospel singers Diane Hamilton, Nasi, and Ohima Messi. He has also performed with Nigerian superstar Yemi Alade. Before each performance, Lomote rehearses with the brass section at the Dominion Centre in North London. But Lomote has an even bigger claim to fame. He once shared the stage with the legendary Hugh Masekela. He also played with an array of talented Ghanaian musicians before leaving Ghana to establish his career in the UK. Recently, in the popular BBC drama series Wolf Hall, Lomote-Nakong played the part of John Blank, the 16th century black trumpeter in the court of Henry VIII. Ghana's lost riches lie not just in its gold. Its truest form of richness lies in its...
You all heard from him. Before we go into that, kindly like the video and subscribe. I'm Delicious Army here to talk Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, and all the good stuff relating to them.
Lomote, so how long have you been playing the trumpet and what other instruments do you play?
I have been playing for over 3 decades, professionally for about 21 years or so. I play the piano, so I started with the piano. Before the trumpet, I play the drums. And yeah, that's about it, I think.
Okay. And how old were you when you left Ghana, and did you ever imagine you'd end up at Buckingham Palace?
It was a dream to be part of the Guards as a little boy.
Oh.
I didn't realize this because I was given a little toy that had these flipping images when you look through the lens. And one of the images I saw was the London buses.
Right.
Iconic London buses and and then the Guards. So the desire was there, but it was only later on when I had started doing this job that I thought to myself, actually, this was embedded as a child and I didn't even realize. And I'm actually doing it now. You know,
incredible. It's only when you got there and started doing it that you remember. So that was your childhood dream.
In retrospect, yeah.
Interesting. So tell us about your life before you left Ghana. What age did you leave Ghana? You did some pretty amazing gigs here, didn't you?
I did, yes. I was, I think, about 25 years when I left Ghana. I used to work with the Megastar band.
You all heard from this guy that when you are good at what you do, that people will look for you from all corners of the world. One thing I love about this interview of this young man is the fact that he kept his country on the global map for something good. If everybody that leaves their own country ensures and tells themselves that as I'm leaving my country, I will make it my primary duty to ensure I only do things that will put my country on the global map for good, trust me, the crime rate we are hearing up and down will become a thing of the past. Yes, it is as simple as that. It's as simple as everybody deciding that we are not going to do things that will put our country in a bad light. We are not going to do things that will drag our country in the mud. We will only do things that will make our country be seen in a good light. Something as simple as that is enough to change the trajectory, to change the light in which people see your fellow citizens. That is just it. Just look at how this man has put Ghana on the global map for something great. Just look at how this man, this singular act of him being a trumpeter at the Buckingham Palace, respecting the rules and regulations, respecting the laws, following his craft diligently, has made him sit and stand before king and queens. Just look at how this singular act has put Ghana to the world in a good way. This is one thing I always tell my country people. If every one of us can decide that I will only do things that will put my country in a good light, trust me, it's just a matter of time. The country's name will turn around for good. Ghana is proud of him and they are celebrating him. Why? Because he has put their country in the global map. There are so many noble Ghanaians out there who are doing things that is putting Ghana on the global map, who are doing exceptional things that Ghanaians are proud of. And these are the kind of things I want to be saying. Because we are the ones that make things difficult for our fellow countrymen when we go out there and do things that, we are not proud of. At the end, they will just sit down and just conclude that everybody from that place is like that. Now, anybody that sees him in the Buckingham Palace as a Ghanaian will automatically feel every Ghanaian is like that. Every Ghanaian is talented. Every Ghanaian is good. Every Ghanaian minds their business. You get me? So this is just it. Once more, this one has made Ghana proud and we are super proud of him. His craft, he does it very well. There's this Ghanaian musician who just died. I do listen to his song. When he died, oh my God, I felt really, really bad. He and many of these high life musicians, Ghanaian musicians, I listen to their songs because of the kind of in-depth meaning many of their songs have. Imagine me moving all the way to Ghana just to listen to high life music. Always do things that will make your country proud. I know you feel like, is it just my crime or is it just my actions that will make my country to be seen in a small light? Do not look at yourself and say, is it just my crime? Is it just this? Yes, just your crime can make your fellow countrymen to be seen in a bad light. That's your crime that you feel is not up to anything. That you feel, it's not this small thing I did. That small thing you did can change the trajectory of any other person coming from your country. Is it because of people's crimes they stop other country members from coming into a country? Is it because of people's crimes they put visa restrictions on other country members? And it is also because of people's good doings that other countries are allowed to go into a country without so much restrictions. So if everyone of course can hold ourselves accountable and say, henceforth, I will only do things that will put my country on a good light, trust me, we will not be hearing any of these bad stories. But lovelies, feel free to drop your own opinions in the comment section. I'm Delicious Army. Here I talk Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, and all the good stuff relating to them. I will definitely see you in my next one, guys. Bye bye.